What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
And in today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the brand new Summer 2021 LEGO Star Wars set 75311 Imperial Armored Maurader from The Mandalorian Season 2. Now, this is a really cool set, but I do have to say I have one minor disappointment with it. In The Mandalorian show, this ship is actually based off of an old Kenner Star Wars toy from the vintage Star Wars line, and in LEGO form, I don't think it represents that quite as well. Now, is this more accurate to the show? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it would have been cool to do a little homage to the old Kenner toy and have, like, slots on the side. But with that being said, this is a really, really awesome ship. It retails for $40 in the United States when it comes out on August 1st. It has 478 pieces and has 3 minifigures with it. So let's dive in and start looking at those minifigures. So our first minifigure in this set is Greef Karga. This is the second time we've gotten Greef Karga as a minifig, but the first time we've gotten him in his Season 2 outfit, especially with the white goatee and white beard. It's really nice, but he only has one side to the head, so there's not much to say about it other than a quick little spin around and say it's a pretty cool figure on its own. We get 2 Stormtroopers with their most up-to-date look with the pretty detailed helmets. I've seen some people complain about these helmets, but personally, I really like them. When we lift up these helmets, though, we'll see that we actually have 2 unique heads underneath. One is a female head, and one is a African-American male head, and I think that both of them are really cool. I like that they're kind of making, like, fighting faces, like they're shooting their guns or something, and to my knowledge, I think this is our first female Stormtrooper character in a LEGO set, so let me know if that's true or not, but I can't think of another time that I've gotten a set with one. And my favorite minifigure from the set, and probably most people's, is the Armory Artillery Stormtrooper. So it's the same Stormtrooper body style and everything, but it's got yellow accents with a nice little cloth yellow pauldron there. On the back, he's got a little double lightsaber backpack there. Those, of course, aren't lightsabers. They're just, it's kind of like an Imperial backpack. And then he has this mortar, which is pretty cool. Now, this trooper, as far as I know, actually does not show up in this episode of The Mandalorian, but it's still a really cool little build and one that I like a lot. As for the set itself, I'll show you the external features and then we'll go inside, but you can see it's a pretty nice build. With the minifig next to it, it's really sizable too. Both sides are completely symmetrical, so the features are the same. There's this cool little cannon here that spins around, and I really like that that's kind of like its own automated thing. There's a stud shooter on the front, as well as stud shooters that turn on the back, and both sides have this little canopy you can lift up to take out an Imperial box. That's printing on there, guys. It's not a sticker, which is really, really nice. I'm not sure what that says in Star Wars language, Arabish, but if anybody knows, you could drop a comment and let me know. And I just put an extra stud in there for some ammunition, but I suppose you could really put anything you want in there that would fit. So that just kind of closes down like that. Then these sides open up, and you could put some troopers in there, which is pretty cool. So, like, let's take a trooper like this. You could have a trooper waiting right in there. The roof does not lift up, though, so that's one downside. But it is cool that you could kind of dispatch the troops from there. You can open up this little hatch. It's a little tricky to open, but you could have a trooper stick up from the top there and be shooting, which is cool. So that's really nice. Then this part over here opens up. Again, these are really tricky to open because it's such a flat thing, but you could see that there are 2 seats in there that you could put some troopers in. Then this part over here actually lifts forward like that, so you could put a trooper in the back here and have them in the gunner position like that. And it's cool too because the whole thing is built on a cylinder, so it all moves together, which is cool. It's actually a lot like the show when Greef Karga's back there. And then the last thing to show you is that the front opens up like this, and there's actually room for not 1, but 2 troopers up front. So that's really cool. You may have to take the gun out of their hand to get that closed the whole way, but you see what I'm getting at there. So that's really cool. I don't know why that's not closing. Oh, it's going against their head. Maybe you can't put 2 troopers there. You just learned something brand new with me. But anyways, just showing you the bottom. There are some nice little rounded pieces there that allow this to kind of hover and glide. And that's about all there is to the set. So let me zoom out and give you my final thoughts on this set. Alright guys, well thank you again for hanging out with me today and checking out this set in this early review. My takeaway, I think it's a really cool set, but I'm on the fence if it's worth $40 or not. You do get 4 minifigures, so that's about right. The ship is a nice solid build, so that's pretty cool. I just feel like this set would be perfectly priced at $35. I know it's a lot to get in a tizzy over $5, but I don't know, $40 just feels like a little bit too much for this for me, but drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Well, you've made it to the end of the video. You should hit like and subscribe down below for more LEGO content from me, because I post just about every single day. You'll be up to date on all the latest in LEGO, so why not join my community and hit subscribe now.